Good morning, everyone, and welcome to freedailycoaching.com. My name is Bert Bledsoe, and I am your guest this morning and your host. I want to welcome you to the call and welcome you to a happy Cinco de Mayo call. So if you're watching live, happy Cinco de Mayo. If you're not watching live and you're watching the recording or a replay, then this is being recorded on YouTube and being broadcast on Google+. So good morning and welcome to the call. Let me say good morning and welcome to a few people. Good morning to Phil and Patty. Good morning, Karen and Linda, Robert, Kevin, and Fran. Good morning to our viewers on Google+. Good morning, Steve. Good morning, Felicia and Robert. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, John. So good morning to you guys good morning, Fran. Did I already say Fran? Every time someone comes on, the list pops, and so I sometimes see your guys' name twice. So good morning and welcome to Kevin and Pauline as well. I see you guys over there. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning, good morning. So this morning I wanted to talk about something. I actually am going to do two things. I'm going to try and accomplish two things and show you guys how on a Mindset Monday how we can really rock and roll. So let me know over on the chat that you can see and hear me. I see everyone saying good morning and happy Cinco de Mayo, and I see that you guys are chatting amongst yourselves. Awesome, blossom. Let me know if you can actually see and hear me this morning. Make sure that that's going. And while I let that chat catch up, what I want to talk about this morning is something I think that each and every one of you, and myself included, can learn from. And this is something that I did along the way, a lesson that I've learned that I think has served me very well, and I think that it will serve you well as well. I think that you guys will really enjoy this tip, and I think that it's something that we can look at on a mindset level, and then some action that we're going to take. So it's just 2 minutes past the hour. Powerful, powerful. Okay, I'm not seeing. Everyone says yeah. Okay, we can see and hear you. Thank you, Linda. Awesome, awesome. Awesome. Well, let me thank you, Patty. I finished my run, Patty, very well. Thank you for asking. Let's talk about two things on a Mindset Monday. First off, my post that I posted about a run that I did this week, and I posted this is training is essential or something. And the reason I posted that wasn't because I did such an amazing run. It wasn't because I had such a killer time. It was because I had not been training regularly. I hadn't been running regularly. I hadn't been drinking enough water and hydrating. I hadn't been eating properly to really run an effective race. Now, it was a charity run and just a fun run, and I've run often enough, and I'm in good, and I'm in shape enough that yes, I could complete a 6-mile run, no problem. I just paced myself. I just went a lot slower than what I would normally do. So two things I really learned. One was I learned that it was a time to recognize that I had not properly prepared for the task that I was going to undertake as far as racing. So the other lesson that I learned during that race was that knowing that I didn't prepare, knowing that I wasn't all the way ready to do that race, I was able to then recognize that and pace myself accordingly so I didn't blow myself out. I didn't become heat exhausted. I didn't become dehydrated. I didn't ruin the rest of my weekend because I tried to push myself, because I probably could have, right? Sometimes we do that. Sometimes in life we know we're kind of we're like burning the candle on both ends, right? And there's just a little bit of wax left, but we go ahead and we burn that wax down anyway, and then we're left with no reserves, right? We're left with nothing on the back end. So that's how the race went, Patty. So overall, it was an awesome race. It was one of the best races I've had, and not in the sense of it was probably one of the worst timed races I've had in a long time as far as my speed, but the mental portion of the race and what I was able to learn in that race was absolutely a vital lesson. Now, this morning I actually want to talk about a couple of other things, and one of them is someone had asked me a question about advertising, and they asked about doing some outsourcing on some Facebook ads and wanted to know if I had a good person to do so. And my response was that I didn't, and I would like to explain why. If personally, I don't do a lot of paid advertising, and the reason is because paid advertising and the skill set that's required to get, so this person in specifically was looking to make some sales, right? To make some sales this week. So I'm guessing that they're thinking that that's going to be a more automated process, right? These people are going to see the ad, they're going to go through the funnel, maybe there's a phone call, maybe not, and people are going to get a product, right? Let's say they're going to purchase a product, whatever it is, XYZ product. However, this is the challenge in that thinking. If you're in a place where you're trying to generate cash flow, and then you go and do paid advertising, the paid advertising is an expense. You don't make any money until you make a sale. And what most people don't realize is paid advertising, for the most part, is not a direct, like, one time and you get something. Most people, I'm just saying, most people don't just run an ad and they're like, woo, this is the greatest ad. You'll see a lot of people that are like, oh man, I ran this ad and I got XYZ amount of clicks, but I'm not converting, right? I'm getting this much, like, people looking at the offer, but no one's buying. And there's all different reasons. There's not congruency in the ad to the target market. You're not calling, you're not having a call to action. There's just so many things that are involved in that. So if you want to make a quick sale, instead of advertising to those people and seeing what kind of advertisement, right? Instead of putting, like, you're like, oh, here's an advertisement, check this out. Instead of putting that in front of people and then refining that process for quick cash, that's not a great solution. That's a solution for marketing in a bigger picture, starting that process and whittling it down so that you can find something that's going to work. But if you want something right now, in my opinion, it's in what has worked in my experience as well, what's worked for me is, instead of going out and advertising to those people, why not go out and just connect with those people? Those same people that I would be advertising to, that I would be trying to get my product or my offer in front of, I just go and directly talk to those people and see if I can be of service. So hopefully that, and let me open up the Q&A so it's anonymous. There it is. The Q&A is open. Hopefully that answers some questions on that. And that's the specific reason why, especially when you're trying to drive sales, like immediate right now sales, I personally don't like paid advertising. Now, here's the other side of that coin. If you have paid advertising going, it's a faster way to generate traffic, right? You can get eyeballs and stuff in front of stuff right away. It's just, did you get the right thing in front of the right people? And are they taking the action that you want? And if not, that process of refining those steps can take some time. And in that time, you're spending money on the ad. So hopefully that sheds some insight onto why I just don't like, I'm not saying that I don't like paid advertising, I just don't like it as a means to generate right now immediate money right away. If you haven't done it before, if it's not your area of expertise, if it's not your, if it's not something that's in your wheelhouse and you're outsourcing, remember this. This is my thought. When you're outsourcing, you want to outsource things, but not things that are going to directly impinge on you being able to generate a profit. So what I mean by that is, if I want to do like a video intro or some graphics or something that's going to be like a side note, something on the side, drawing the logo, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Those are the things that I outsource. But the actual traffic itself, I'm not saying you can't buy traffic, but before you do that, before that ever happens, other skill sets, in my opinion, are absolutely required so that you get the results you want. Otherwise, you will have spent a bunch of money, not got the results you want, and feel like you were that you lost. And that's the feeling I get. It's like a feeling of like it's like you went to Las Vegas and you're like, wow, I could have played blackjack. So hopefully that makes sense. It's faster. Okay, so hopefully I answered the question. And so give me a yes. Does that track with everyone? And does that make sense on why I would do that? Why I would just spend the time just going and meeting the individuals and making a sale? To me, I would rather spend that time, that hour of time, going and meeting people and trying to make a sale with a real person than trying to go out and target people and make an ad. So hopefully that makes sense. Tell me if it does or not in the chat. Let me know. And then that way what we'll do is we'll move on. And I want to show you guys something. Okay, awesome. Linda said totally makes sense. Makes sense from Karen. All right, yes. Okay, so today's Mindset Monday, I wanted to talk about how can we just move into a mindset of like, hey, let's move into this action-taking mindset. Let's actually do something. Well, I wanted to show you so in how we could do that even just in the call. So this morning, let's say, we started off the call. Excuse me, we did some welcomes and some intros. So I got to say good morning and welcome to a bunch of people. I could now select, I'm going to write 3 of your names down. Okay, guys, watch this. I'm starting the productivity of my day right here on the phone call. So I'm going to select 3 people that are here on the call today. Let's say I'm going to select Linda. Linda, I'm selecting you today. I'm going to select, I was going to select Robert, and I just talked to Robert the other day. So I'm going to select Felicia because I know Felicia and I had talked last week and she wanted to maybe touch base. And I'm going to pick Kevin and Pauline because I saw it was both of them and they're not always home. Kevin is a nurse and has a full-time nursing position, and Pauline is at home, and so it's not always both of them. So if they're both there, I can talk to both of them. So the first thing that I'm going to do is the first thing I'm going to do is write those 3 people down. Now I have 3 people that I already know. Okay, so this is one of the pools of people. Some of the people that I talk to are people that I already know each day. So there's the beginning of my list of 3 people that I'm going to reach out to today: Linda, Felicia, and Pauline, and Kevin. Right? So Pauline and Kevin is like, that counts as one because they work together, husband and wife. So there's 3 people, right? So that's the first thing. Now I want to show you guys how simple, super simple this could be. And guys, I didn't prep any of this. It's not. I don't have anything saved. There's nothing going on. Like, oops. Let me go back to. I want to do a screen share. So let me do a. I hit the wrong button. Let me do a screen share here. Okay, screen share. Okay, so let me see. All right. So here, guys, hopefully you guys can see my Facebook. I'm going to close down my chats. I'm going to go over to my Facebook fan page, and you can see I posted a thing, Happy Cinco de Mayo. So today's Cinco de Mayo. So I'm going to maybe make a few more posts. So I'm going into my computer. I'm just going to go into my pictures, and I'm going to select a couple pictures. And I don't want them out of my logos. I'm going to pick out some mindset. And I'm just going to look through some pictures here. And I'm going to look, and I'm just going to pick a picture. And I'm just gonna pick one, right? And then boom, I'll say, so we'll do this one. I'll pick this one. It's Cinco de Mayo. So I put in here, Cinco de Mayo must be a good day. Come celebrate with a bunch of Brits. What? Well, so I'm going to go in and put this, not really a Brit, a Scot, my buddy Angus. Okay, so come over and have some fun and learn. And then I can hit return. I'll put in my link right here, right? I'm going to paste in my link. I'll copy and paste my link, and then boom, bang, bing will be done. So I'm going to copy this first because I don't have my link, and I'm going to paste it over onto a document really quick. Boop. We'll open up a text document, and we'll just hit new, and I'll just paste it really quick so that I can find my my link. So let me come back over to my regular page, leave page, it's okay. And let me see that you guys can all see that because sometimes the screen share doesn't work. So let me know over in the chat that you could see that, and then I'll show you. I'm going to go grab the link and I'll paste it and everything, and we'll be good to go. But let me know that you can actually see it. And let me know. Boom, boom, boom. I don't see anything yet. So let me know over in the chat. Okay, awesome. I'm going to go back to screen share. And I'm just going to go back over to my page, my fan page, bam, right? I can come over here and I copied my link, so I'm just going to come over here and I'm going to hit return. I'm going to paste in my link. Boom. Now I can copy this whole thing because it has my link. I can come over here, paste it in, wham, it's got my whole thing. I can take that picture out. I'll click the X and I'll just click the photo video and I'll go back and I'll put in, because I wanted to put in one. So I forgot which one we picked. I'll scroll down, I think, oh, this one right here, and I'll choose it. And now I don't want it to go right now. Okay, I don't want it to post. I just posted about the wake-up call, so I'm going to schedule it for today, and I'll schedule it for 9:30. So you know what? I'll do 9:10 a.m. Okay, and then I'll schedule it. Bam. And I push schedule, and then I'm going to close it. And then I'm going to go in here again, and I'm going to pick something else. And you know what? I'm just going to go over here. Watch, guys. I'm going to go over here really quick to another tab. I just opened a quick tab, and I'm just going to put in Cinco de Mayo. Okay? And then I'm going to click on Images here. Under Images, and that's it. I'm just going to click on that Images button, and I go, oh, yay, look, Cinco de Mayo. So then I'm going to scroll down. Oop, my phone got on there, so let's go down here. I like this little chili pepper guy, or I like this red one, right? I like this. I'm just going to save image as. I'm going to keep it here in just I'll keep it in Documents. We'll keep it in Miscellaneous, and I'll put in Cinco de Mayo. And I'll hit save, and then I'll just come back over to my page and I'll put in that photo. Upload a photo, choose. Okay, that's it, and I can just put a fun little thing. It doesn't have to have a necessary link. I can ask a question, put in another thing, schedule my post. Now I'm going to change it. I don't want it to go at 9. I'm going to go to do it at like 11:05, right? Just after the hour, and I'll schedule it. So now I have 2 of my posts done for the day, right? I want 4 to 5. I'm going to put one. So I can go. I know my buddy Angus is doing the webinar this afternoon, so I can come back over to my personal profile. I can look up Angus, right, if I don't have any pictures of him, and I can go like that, and I can go into his photos, and I can look, and I can pick a picture of Angus, and Angus has got a lot of Insta, or whatever those things are, those Instagrams or Bitgrams or whatever, but here's a picture of Angus, here's a picture of Angus, right, and I could just go like this, and save the picture, and I'll just copy the image or save image as, and I'll put Angus and Diane, because I know that that's Diane with him and Debbie, so I'll hit save, and literally I'll close, and I'll just come back over to my guide, and I'll make another post, and I'll be able to make one more post about the, oh my gosh, Angus McMeme is at it today. Put down your snacks. Okay, learn some fun marketing tricks with pics, and I can open up my text edit. I can grab the link really quick again. Okay, I'll come down here. I can paste that in. I can grab, I'm going to click the X so that link doesn't come up. Grab the photo again. Boom. There's the Angus and Diane pic. Choose it. Let it upload. Boom. Right? Starts at 3. Schedule it. Add a time. We already had one that went at 11, so we'll put this one just right after 1. Put it at 1:05. Whoops, we don't want it at that time because that'll be already started. We'll put it at 12:05. Bam, and schedule. Now look, I've got all what I just did in less than like 20 minutes, guys, was get three posts done from scratch. I didn't have anything done. I didn't have any of those images saved. I just did it on the fly. So imagine if I go, that's already 3. I'm going to put one more that says, hey, jump on right now. Angus is here. We're doing it live. And then I could maybe make 2 more for the afternoon for Cinco de Mayo for this evening, what I'm going to be doing. And my posts are done for the day, the automated part of that. So that's something that can be huge. Now, check this out. If I do that, and then all that I'm doing is adding into it, all that I'm doing literally is adding into that some pictures and some other things, then all I have to, like whatever I'm doing in real time, then all my content for my Facebook fan page and Facebook is done. I don't have to be on Facebook all day going at it, logging in, doing a new post. It's done for the day. I can literally back off and not be there. Oh, it says, I got a question. It says, how do you keep the link image from coming up? You don't. When you put the link in there, the image pops up. In the top right corner of that image, there's a little X. You can just X that and put your own photo. Or if you already have a photo uploaded and then you add in the link, it will have your photo and not the link. Guys, we have 5 minutes till the top of the hour, and I wanted to show you that you could really how productive and how quick you could really get things done. In just a half an hour this morning, we were able to talk about ads and really discuss ads and why or why not, right? Why you wouldn't want to use paid advertising. We were able to talk about a mindset behind that, and then we've already been able to schedule a few ads. So the next thing I want to show you is, I know we only have 4 minutes, but let me show you something really quick. So I'm going to do a share screen again really quick, and if you come over here, whoops, what's that? If you come over here, I did a share screen. You can see I logged into AWeber. This morning, you could literally, look how fast, guys. I know we think about doing it every day, but we don't actually do it. So what if you just got into that take action right now mindset? What if every day after this hangout, you started writing your email for the day, right? What if you go to another call after this, that's fine. Write a couple notes from this call, write a couple notes from the next call that you go to, and why not write an email right away? Why not get it out right away? So what's a so I put, did you get your green beer? Now everyone knows that that's for St. Patrick's Day, not for Cinco de Mayo, right? So I'm using that as I'm just writing that as a fun title. Right? So then I just start out my email. Now I'm not going to write out the whole one, guys, right this moment. I'm going to when we finish the call. The idea was I wanted to show you that I could just log in and start it. We can just go for it, right? Let's write it right now. Write it down today. Write your email. Everyone wants to know, hey, what should my email be about? Well, why not write your email about what you learned this morning? If you pick something up here, or if you pick something up on a phone call, and if you didn't pick anything up on these 2 calls this morning specifically, go back to yesterday, to Fridays, to another call, or maybe you read a book last night or this morning that you have something that you wanted to share about, right? Do something that's current that you're doing right now and make it super simple on yourself. That's a way that you can do this, and you can rock this, and you can start taking action right now. In your day, you can make moves today right now that you can actually boom, 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 get stuff done. And this is the thing. If you actually do it, okay? If you actually do this, it's not just great information, right? And thank you, Debbie, for saying great info. But it's not just great information. It's things that can change your business if you implement them, if you start to take the action right now. If you have that mindset of, you know what, I'm not going to wait. I'm going to get it done right now. I'm just going to knock it out and do it right now and get this done, then all of a sudden the picture opens up and you really see what you can get done in a quick amount of time. You notice that while we were doing that this morning, I wasn't answering instant messages. I wasn't scrolling through the news feed, noticing anything else. I was only doing what it was that I was trying to get accomplished. Then when I'm done with that, when I'm finished with that item, I can then move on. So guys, I want to thank you for stepping out just a minute for a moment this morning and coming over to the call. I want to thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for spending a few minutes. I'm super excited to be able to share with you each and every morning. I'm excited that I'm able to share with you the resources that I've picked up, the tricks that I've picked up, and the methods that I'm using to move faster in my business, and hopefully to be able to show you how you can move faster in your business each and every day. So if you want to learn how to do some fun picture meme stuff with my buddy Angus, come over today at 3 p.m. Eastern time. That's 1 in the afternoon. He'll be hosting a webinar. Super, super fun. If you want to come over, I'll shoot you the link, and I'll see you guys all there. Thanks, and have an awesome day.